Hey, it's Steph. There's some background noise in this video. I live next to a quarry. I probably shouldn't have filmed on the porch, just wanted to say sorry real quick up front. Hopefully it doesn't bother you. Thanks. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to just sit and have a nice visit with you and we can talk about cross stitch. I don't know if you can see, but I already have two special guests who are enjoying some morning sniffs. Morning sniffs for sale, and I got two customers right off the bat. So I have a lot to share with you. I've been doing some personal stitching for the first extended time, maybe all year, since I've been working so hard with the Bird Crush Club. I finally was able to kind of relax and enjoy myself with whatever I wanted to stitch. And so I have lots of goodies to share and some new starts. I'm excited. The first thing I want to show you is one work in progress that I've been really enjoying this year. I've been visiting it every day and giving it a good pat, and I finally cut the last string and it is finished. And I'm so proud of it, because it's heavy and gorgeous and beautiful. And I had very little to do with any of it other than planting the seed and admiring it every day. Ended up with 3 pumpkins. This is by far the largest, and I mean, so rewarding. So rewarding gardening this year. I hardly got any actual usable food other than a bunch of cucumbers, which none of my family ate. It was more about, I don't know, just the joy of growing things and very low-key pressure. I grew sunflowers. I told you this last time. Pumpkins and sunflowers for the first time. The sunflowers were also so rewarding. I'm going to have to wash my hands before I pick up my projects, but the sunflowers, like, so rewarding. For 2 reasons. The bees, I'm going to show some footage right now of these. The amount of bees that enjoyed my sunflowers every day was awesome. The goldfinches also, the cardinals, if I would cut some, I cut some of the seed heads after they were fully developed and put them on the porch, and the cardinals would enjoy them. I don't know, but especially the bees. It was, you know, you could just go out, you know, go out there on a day where you felt discouraged and like, well, see all the beautiful bees going crazy for what you grew, and it felt like, well, no matter how the day went, good or bad, I did something right. So Needlework Expo went amazing. I want to thank you for your support of my fall designs. I really appreciate it. I just looked up to see what my best selling pattern was. These were the 2 that I thought might best fall color ever. These 2 I knew were the top contenders, and the winner is the Spooky Book. And I'm really thankful that this was well received. It was definitely just a leap of faith. Let's see if this will work. Let's see if anyone wants to purchase more than one design at a time of all different sorts of projects. And yeah, I've seen some finishes of Goth Chicken already. Thank you for your kind reception of him. Someone just sent me and you didn't say what your name was, so I'm not sure, but someone just sent me a picture of a raven in a palm tree, and the email just said, "Goth Chicken on vacation?" Anyway, I was sitting there thinking, like, of course I replied, "Whoa!" But I was just sitting there thinking, how awesome is my life that I get emails that are just one sentence of a picture of a crow in a palm tree, "Goth Chicken on vacation." I love my life, thank you. You're the one that's made it so enjoyable. I have become increasingly aware of how much I say thank you. And at first I was like, because I've noticed other businesses don't necessarily go out of their way to, like, constantly express gratitude. And I'm not gonna stop. Sorry. I can't stop saying thank you, because I will not forget, in 2015, I had no business and no career, if you will. I was just some rando sitting on my bedroom floor who decided to make a floss tube video and decided to see if I could design some cross-stitch charts. And now I have something that I'm working on full-time that is incredibly rewarding and fun, and I feel privileged, so I won't stop saying thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I myself picked up some charts from the Needlework Expo. I added 3 new charts to my store. Only 3 because I was so slammed with bronchitis during the event that adding things to my own store was the last priority of all the priorities. So only 3 new ones, but you can find these. I have sections for both of these designers. The Blue Flower, Janine McGowan, my partner in crime, who I get to see very soon in Portland. I added Autumn's Hymn, and this is absolutely adorable. Do you see the quail? Do you see the pheasant? Do you see this lovely lady sitting on her bench? Absolutely love it. Also, I couldn't resist this. Magpie and the Moon. So beautiful. And I want to get some of that bird's nest seraphim linen and add it to the store, because you can never have enough aqua green options, in my opinion. And then from my friend Misty at Luminous Fiber Arts, I'm sorry my camera's blowing this out, but this is called Hocus Pocus, and it is also absolutely adorable. And I just wish I had these 3 finished and hanging on my wall. I gotta say about this frame, I would never choose that, but it looks absolutely fantastic. It looks so good. Okay. Oh, I mentioned the goldfinches and I wanted to tie this in, and then I forgot. The September bird of the month. I usually keep the Bird Crush Club sort of under wraps. I want to keep, like... Bless you! Oh my gosh, they're so cute! I can't take it. You're sniffing too hard, man. He just keeps sneezing. Anyway, I want to keep kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to show everything from the Bird Crush Club. These patterns are going to come out next year, and yeah, I just want to kind of keep stuff in the club. But I do, since I mentioned the goldfinch, I wanted to show you September's bird, very inspired by Chris's picture, and also my own goldfinches who were enjoying the sunflowers. But look at this guy. Look at his feathers. Oh, he's so cute. And then here's the pattern that goes with it. So, if you'd like a smaller subscription to the Bird Crush Club, it is finishing. The last pattern is in December. You can get the September bird, which is the American goldfinch, through September 28th, and then it will change to the October bird, which I've told my club members is an owl. And he's he makes my soul hurt. He's so cute. So, let's start with a couple things that I've finished up. I want to show you, first of all, something I got out of the closet. I have finishes piling up in the closet that are waiting for the perfect finishing opportunity. And I had ordered this frame for Wildflowers and Keats, one of my more recent summer releases. in a dusty pink color, and I just did not, it was not doing it for me, so I didn't end up using it. However, I did discover it was the perfect size for Halloween squirrel. I stitched this in hand stitching for the first time. This pattern is by the Blue Flower. It is in my shop, and it's absolutely adorable. A very fun stitch, and perfect for learning to stitch in hand because it's a lot of color fill in. I'm not one that particularly cares like what my stitches look like, but this one is looking a little rough over here, which is where I first started stitching in hand and trying to figure out what in the world I was doing. This is obviously repainted because it's not dusty pink. I could have made a tutorial because what I did is I painted it this color gold, decided it was hideous, and I'm so impatient that I don't even wait. Like, it's not staying this way. Before it even dried, I painted it royal purple. Why? I don't like decorating with royal purple. Royal purple is not high on my list of colors that even appeal to me. I don't know what I was thinking. I was getting slap happy with the paint. Decided that was also hideous. Did I wait for it to dry so I could paint over it? No! I just hit it with black! And by this point, all the colors were like freaking out because they were all at different levels of drying, and I don't know. Then I hit it with some metallic gold, and somehow, though it be 5 layers of paint in various stages of completion, it turned out kind of cool. I don't know. I think it kind of looks like burnished bronze. But I did not follow any proper painting rules whatsoever. And it worked out, thus confirming my lazy and contrary ways. I want to share with you something special, a little sneak peek. I don't do this very often, but Goth Chicken was highly anticipated and I got a great reception from him. So kind of my worries of pre-exposing things and thereby making it seem old and uninteresting by the time it comes out have been assuaged. Lots of words. I am right now working on finishing up the formatting of my Australian and New Zealand ornament set, and I'm so excited. There's going to be 5 designs all released together, and they are a mix of Australian and New Zealand. They're all animals and birds, and I had so much fun designing these, which I think I've talked to you about before. So many of you who live in those regions were just so generous in sharing with me your knowledge and your excitement about a Southern Hemisphere Christmas design. So anyway, all that to say, I'm just going to show you one of them. There's 5 total, and maybe from now until their release, I'll share one, and I don't know. Okay, so here's the one I have to show you today. It's a cassowary wearing sunglasses, going to celebrate by himself on the beach, and I love it. And he's funky and wonderful. Cassowaries are native to Australia. They are only outranked in size by the emu and the ostrich. So one of those big, muscular, somewhat scary birds. They have been, they're scary for a reason. They have been named the world's most dangerous bird because they're so reclusive and shy that if a human or something else startles them, they can be very defensive, and they're big dudes. So I hope this gives you a little teaser taste for this pattern release, which is going to be called December Down Under. And I hope that, I mean, I'm especially aiming to please, obviously, those of you who helped me and shared your knowledge with me. I can't tell you, I love animals, I love birds so much that this was a delight to learn about them, and I can't wait to show you the other birds that I charted, because I'm ready to name one of them my favorite bird of all time. I so fell in love with it. So anyway, that's the cassowary. I want to show you a picture of a cassowary out of one of my Christmas presents? Out of one of my birthday presents. My middle daughter Phoebe got a job outside the house for the first time. It's that time. And she is almost 16, and for the first time has an out of the house source of income. And I'm sure some of the other parents in the room can relate with this, that it's kind of awesome when your kids finally start making their own money and then they give you cool gifts. But she so surprised me for my birthday. She bought me this book, and she knew I would like it because this book is by the photographer of a show that we really enjoyed called Photo Arc. And if you haven't seen it, it's on like the National Geographic channel, so I think some of it is on the Disney streaming, but whatever. It's about this guy who just he travels around and he just takes pictures. Like, he's interested in taking pictures of like all the species that he can possibly capture, and of course taking pictures of different types of animals and birds is really hard to do, and so it kind of follows him around. It's very interesting. If you like animals, you would love this show. But he has released a couple, his name is Tim Flach. He has released a couple books. She did not realize this was so big. I absolutely love it because it is crazy. We spent an hour flipping through this book, and it was like page after page of because that's how awesome the pictures are. But here's an actual cassowary. Oh my gosh. I mean, the detail that these pictures capture is shocking. And I don't over-exaggerate there. It's shocking. In fact, more times than not, you're surprised that you're looking at a picture and not a painting. I don't know what kind of processes this guy uses. He has some sort of like camera of magic, because the details are amazing. Absolutely stunning. And of course, because all these are bird pictures, the personality is just so they're just so delightful to look at. Oh my gosh. I want to do like a pigeon series. I'm just going to say that, like, in the future there will be a series of pigeons, because pigeons are so awesome, and they come in so many different colors, and their faces are just so sweet. There's a lot of pictures in here that are literally just pictures of feathers. I'm sorry. I need to not just... Look at this. Shut the front door! Okay, I'll show you two more and then that's it. I love this picture of this vulture so much. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. He looks so soft and funny. He looks... Anyway, okay, one more and then I'll stop. One more and then I'll stop. Oh my goodness. So yeah, this book actually, for what it is not very expensive. So yeah, if you know a bird lover, this would be an awesome, honestly, this would be an awesome Christmas gift. They could open it up, you could sit next to each other and just like slowly flip through and laugh and gasp and be completely amazed together. Okay, I have to keep my secret and not flip through it because then I'll show you more pictures. But yes. I hope you like my little cassowary, and I can't wait to show you the other 4. Because Australia and New Zealand, like, I've never, like, wanted to go there until I was looking into the animals, and, because it's just so far away, and what's the likelihood that I could ever get to visit? But looking at the species, and oh my goodness, I'm just like, put it on the bucket list. I have 3 works in progress and 1 new start, so 4 total to share with you. I've really enjoyed kind of bopping around through my projects. The first one I'm going to show you is Folk House. This is by Notforgotten Farm, and this is the picture I have. I have changed the colors. I had some concerns with this piece with what I did with the colors, in that I felt like my house looked like McDonald's. And it totally did before I added the pink curtains. I don't know why it was rubbing me the wrong way so hard, but it just felt like McDonald's colors to me, and I really wasn't going for a cheap fast food house. But it looks better now, and I stitched a Walter. I think I'm going to add some whiskers on him because backstitched whiskers make everything amazing. But that's what I have so far, and I love it. I love cut through houses, and I'd love to have like a little collection of cut through houses. So I started one that I found. This is my new start, and it is from Mamawitchxstitch, and it's called Spring Cleanup. And this is a totally different type of cut through house because it's a butternut squash, and I think this is absolutely adorable. I love her patterns a lot, and I'd like to do more of them. I decided to start with this smaller design. And I started it 2 nights ago, and I have some nice progress. Most of her patterns are stitched. She shows them on Black Ada. I'm not against Black Ada, but I want like all my cut through houses to kind of go together. I don't know, I felt like the black might be too harsh, because I want them to be super colorful. And anyway, so I'm stitching this on a piece of 32 count something by Picture This Plus. But that's gonna be very adorable. Yeah, I love all her stuff very much. She has the same sense of charm that I do. I mean, when you're releasing like possums having tea parties and frogs wearing monocles, I am signing up for that. Put some work in on my piece by Gera called Pride and Prejudice. I had a few people suggest maybe reasons why this is called Pride and Prejudice, none of which I found really cleared the mystery up for me. I did not make the connection between like lion and pride, like a pride of lions. I feel like the titling here is a very loose concept. Maybe she's reading Pride and Prejudice and just has a pet lion. I'm not sure. But it's fun. And I just put it on my Lowry stand. And it just sits there, and if I feel like putting in a strand, I do, and I just pick away at it. So I finished the tree, and look at those ducks. I mean, that's adorable. So fun. So I'm purposely stitching this on this color linen so I can avoid all this blue fill-in and just leave the fabric. Because I don't want to do all that. Full coverage blue fill-in. So that's fun. And then the last project you've also seen before, but I meant to show you what it's in. I don't show project bags because I just don't, but this is a Bitsy Bob by That's So Kelly Co. And I have to show you this because it fits so absolutely perfectly, and it makes me happy every time I like fold it up and put it away, because look. And it perfectly fits my patterns, and I fold my project up and it perfectly fits, and it perfectly fits. It's just satisfying. I need to buy a couple more Bitsy Bobs for these smaller projects. So this is Halloween Square Dance. It's a series of 3 patterns by Heart and Hand by Cecilia Turner, and I do have these in my shop. I'm stitching it as a 9 patch instead of 9 singles. And and it's painful. It's painful how cute this is. I just can't. I just can't. These are really fun. Obviously the squares that have a lot of colors take way longer than the squares with 2 colors. But there's a nice mix. So like in every row there's only 1 square that has a lot of colors, and then the other 2 are more monochromatic. Which is, I think, it's a nice mix. It's a nice mix, whatever you're in the mood for. And then it has adorable buttons, like in the chart, that you put on the project. And that's satisfying too. All in all, I'm satisfied. I hope the backing up truck beeping is not bothering anyone. I live right next to a quarry, and I honestly don't hear it, and I just realized that it might be bothering people, and if so, I'm sorry. Another thing I've been enjoying is really getting into drawing with my hand, both digitally and physically, although truth be told I've been doing more physical drawing than digital. I did take some time when I was too sick to be a productive human being, of sitting in bed and watching Skillshare classes and learning more Skillshare tips and tricks of how to use the program, how to be better at... I think, you know, with digital drawing, I feel like it takes more, like, forethought of how am I organizing my drawing in layers that have different functions, so that if I want to go back and change something, it's not a big deal. So I've been getting better at that, and glad that I had that time where I was literally knocked on my bum so that I would sit and just take more time to learn the program. That's been great. And I've also been trying to... my goal is every day to fill a page in my sketchbook. It doesn't always happen, but I just started this August 22nd, and I have quite a few pages of stuff going on in here, and I can already see in this many pages that my skills have gotten better, especially with my new markers. Excuse me. Fighting cats. My favorite medium when I'm just physically drawing is just black and white with a Sharpie. but I realized it's not very interesting. And so I've been trying to add some color. I spent way too long debating whether I wanted to purchase some markers or whether I wanted to purchase some colored pencils. I ended up purchasing a marker set, and I'm using old colored pencils from leftover school stuff from the kids, which is fine. But this is the marker set I purchased. It wasn't too bad. Art supplies, just like stitching supplies, can go from 14 count Ada to hand-dyed 40 count linen spun from worms that were all named Charlie, you know. So the price ranges can be pretty severe with art supplies, but this is a fun, rather inexpensive set. I'll link it down below. No, I don't have an affiliate link, but if you want some fun, cool stuff, and you're interested, I'll put stuff in case you're interested. Anyway, this has been fun. I want to show you my favorite page that I've drawn, which was recently. I think it's really cute. I don't know. I'm trying to stay in the mindset that is just having fun and naively believing that maybe it could be more than fun. Maybe it could bless other people, but I don't need to figure that part out yet. I just want to get better, and I don't know, here's another page. I don't like this one as much, but maybe I could just get better and see where it takes me. But it's really relaxing for me to draw and to have fun this way. I don't have any pages that are, I mean, I've tried to give myself the if it doesn't turn out, whatever, it doesn't matter. No one cares. But I actually like all the pages in here, which is awesome. So it's been fun. I am so excited to go to Portland next week. Hopefully I can sleep at night. I tend to not sleep when I'm excited, but I also tend to have so much energy when I'm excited that it doesn't matter. I'm so excited to go out to Acorns and Threads. I'm going to get to visit the shop. I'm going to get to visit Portland. We're going to drive to Seattle afterwards, and I've never been out there, and I'm just a girl from Indiana. I'm so excited. And there's other things I want to tell you about, but maybe I'll tell you about on the flip side, because I don't know. I don't want to share other people's news, but I'm going to be meeting someone special to me, and I'm going to be going on a farm. I'm spoiled. I'm a spoiled, rotten child, and I don't know why you want to hang out with me. I hope you're enjoying your stitching. I would love to send a little bit of this cooler 50-degree Fahrenheit air to all my friends out west and some of my friends out east, so you too could be sitting around with pumpkins and saying, yeah! But it's coming. Hold tight, friends. I hope you're enjoying your descent into fall, and thanks for coming for my rambles. I will catch you next time.